Alright guys, so we are here. We're here in the base. So last episode we built this. We got things moved around. I said that I was going to build the rest of the base and kind of finish it up. We still don't have a roof. I haven't decided. I might just half slab it and then maybe do some glass. Not 100% sure. Maybe it'll be all glass. But here is the rest. So it's all set up. This is our huge area. This is going to be where we're going to do tech. There's also this front area here that we will work in. What I'm thinking is that this area will end up being just storage. So once we get into applied energistics, there'll be drives in here, there'll be drawers in here, things like that. As far as right now, this is just kind of the, like main bedroom, master bedroom. In here, like I said, we'll have tech. Our power generation will probably end up moving out of this room. We probably will move out of these soon enough. This door opens up. What I'm thinking is in the future, this will get expanded out into this direction. I'm thinking gonna go up some stairs here, or maybe there'll be this one that leads out, and maybe we'll do a door frame here that will lead up some stairs. I actually really kind of like this archway a lot, this little hallway here. Thought it was pretty neat. This is that kind of main area. And then out here we've still got our farm. But what I want to do today is get into Botania. So Botania is a fun magic / tech mod. They've come out and said that it is a tech mod despite it being, flowers and things like that. So what I've done is found a whole bunch of flowers in the world. I've already crafted some of them into these petals. We're going to take all of these resources today. What I want to do is get us started on mana generation. Botania has a bunch of utility stuff that is a lot of fun. There are tools, more kind of specifically these sashes, or this sash kind of particularly is the one that I want to start out with. This is going to let us have, I believe, a block step assist and also let us move faster. So that's going to be great for exploring the world, which I do want to do. We've got to get at some point down here where we were already kind of down here a little bit. This is the area where we died. But we've got to explore the world. There's lots of stuff to find. And Botania is going to help us do that. It's going to help us be immune to fire and lots of stuff. So one of the first things that we need to do is get where is it at? A pure daisy. For the pure daisy, we're going to need a petal apothecary. This is going to take any petal and some cobblestone. So here I've got a crafting table. We're going to put that down in the spot that we actually want it. So that's going to go there. We need some cobblestone slabs. We're going to use, which flower do we have the most of? Pink. We're going to use a pink petal to make our apothecary. Let's see, the apothecary, pink petal, bam. All right. So we're going to put this somewhere near to water because we're going to have to put water in this thing quite a bit. So we take some water, we put it in there, and to make our pure daisy, we're going to need 4 white petals. And it should require a seed. I don't know, maybe in this version it doesn't. We can dupe these as well. So we're going to take those, and I'll show you guys that mechanic. You're going to need, in this version, we're going to need to plant a petal, hit it with bone meal, and then shear it. That's going to get us a tall flower, and that gets us 4. So it took 1 petal to grow this. So that's how we're going to duplicate those. You just need to make sure that we don't actually run out. And I shouldn't have taken the water bucket from there. Let's just kind of fill that in. So hopefully we don't make that mistake again. There we go. So if we pull right near the edge over here, we'll be fine. So we're going to drop those in there. Yes, and we do need a seed. Or do we have seeds in here? Here, nope. But luckily, we've got our farm. All of this, we don't need the wheat, but we do need the seeds. So we're going to take those in here, drop it in there. There's our pure daisy. We're going to take this guy over, set him down. We want clear kind of area around it, and we're going to put logs down. Now these are going to transform, but while those are doing that, we're going to come over here, make another one, place him down here. We're going to put some stone down. This is, I guess, the second crafting mechanic available in Botania. So the first one is this petal apothecary. This is how we make some of the flowers. I think all the flowers are made in here. I don't know that any of them are made in the runic altar. So I think all the flowers are made here. What I'm going to do is put away some of these until we need them. We'll keep those and those. We'll most definitely need those. Not so much that, not so much that. We want to kind of keep a constant rotation of the wood and the stone. Oh, I was wondering, it kind of confused me. So it takes about a minute for these to convert. So this is living wood. This is, and this is living rock. So one thing I like to do with these actually is kind of dig out around them, and then I'm actually going to put the resource that it's converting on top. And then what I can do is not carry all of that stuff in my inventory. We can just take a wand, throw it on the floor first, of course. Boom, we put it down, and now it's going to convert all that. I don't know what it is about recording, but I just like immediately have to clear my throat. Okay, so what are we going to do with these resources? First thing we're going to do with this living rock is make a mana pool. To get mana into the mana pool, we're going to need mana spreaders. I'm going to put the mana pool here. We're going to harvest this. Oh, the shovel leveled up. Nice. And we're going to put logs down here. Now these logs don't do anything, just like that stone doesn't do anything other than serve the purpose of just me being able to wand it, just like that. Makes it a little bit easier. See, and then they all convert very quickly. Just saves a little bit of time. So we don't need a ton of this right away, and later on we'll set up an automation for that. But what we're going to make now in Botania still is a spreader. The mana spreader is going to take some gold, a petal, and this living wood. So let's go grab some gold. And you can kind of already see we're working out there. Our inventory is in here. It's going to be super beneficial to be able to run faster. So we're going to get that today. We're going to go for that sojourner staff today. We need a petal. We're going to use another pink one. Mana spreader is going to go here. Now, to link this mana spreader, we're actually going to need the Botania wrench. The Botania wrench, known as the Wand of the Forest, takes some of these. It also takes a petal. Let's say we're going to take, I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3. Don't want brown. Let's take red, white, and blue. America, right? So the Wand of the Forest. The Wand of the Forest takes 2 petals and sticks. So these sticks, I believe, are crafted here. And we need 3 of them. Put them there. Let's see, we've got red and blue. Let's go this way. Okay, so now with the Wand of the Forest, it is in binding mode. We can see that when we switch to it, bind mode. And we can see here that the mana spreader is firing past the pool. We need to click on it, click on that. Shift click on that. There we go. Shift click on the spreader, shift click on the pool. Now we can see it's pointed in there. Now we need to generate mana. Generating mana, we need what is known as generating flora. Flora being the word for flower. We have some options here. The Endoflame, Hydrogenia, Thermalily. These are some of the most common ones, and I think these ones don't need any runes. Nope, I lied. That one needs a rune. The Endoflame doesn't, but we do need 2 browns, a light gray, and a red. So let's take a look. We've got red, we've got a light gray flower, and we've got a brown. So let's take those, and we're going to duplicate them. Do I have another red? Yeah, I have another red. Let's put those there. Those there. We're going to put that red there. We'll grow these guys up, because we're going to need a couple of these. So let's go ahead and let's move our backpack. I want to make sure that we have enough room. We're going to make a couple of these flowers. Got 8 of those. Those. We'll bone meal. It's really hard to see these. It's just particle effects, which I suppose you could use as like decoration. I never thought of that. You could just kind of put these petals down in any of your grassy areas, and it would just give this kind of neat sparkling effect, I suppose. So we'll take those and those and those. So to make the Endoflame, it's 2 brown, a light gray, and a red. We've got 7 seeds. Can we get some more seeds? Because what I would like is 8. I would like us to have 8. So actually what we can do is take these, and we can set this up in such a way. Let's take, we'll move that. Let's just put 1 seed in there. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our water bucket. We're going to do bucket 1, 2, and then we can actually just kind of throw that on top. Do that. Click. So it's using the seeds that it was sitting on top of. There we go. And there's all of our Endoflames. So the Endoflames, the generating flora, they use fuel. So we're actually going to set them up in this space right here. Let's harvest these and get new stuff down. I still need to build a new axe. One of the fun things about Botania is all of it can be automated just with Botania items. The mod is built to be completely sustainable, like on its own. So we're going to take 8 coal blocks, or 8 coal, and just throw them down. And they're going to get burned up by these. Then we can take our wand, and we can see our wand is picking up mana from the endo flames, and it's pouring it in our pool. A little icon there is a mana tablet, and we can switch that. So if we wanted to refill a mana tablet, that's what this function would be here. We can see that the pool is pointing to the tablet. That doesn't matter much right now. But what we are going to need is another mana spreader. So we're going to need a gold ingot for that. But we're also going to need the runic altar. So this is what we use to make runes. It's either going to take a mana pearl or a mana diamond. We have way more diamonds than we do pearls. So let's see. It takes less mana, so we're going to take a diamond out. Got some bad guys over there. Okay, so is there enough? Okay, so there's not enough. We need more mana for these flowers. So you can see here, if I throw this diamond in here, it's actually not going to convert into a mana diamond. Oh, I must have just thrown it at just the right time there. What I'm going to do is go sleep. Then we're going to make our runic altar. We're getting closer and closer to being able to craft our sojourner's sash, not staff. You just stay over there and we won't have any problems. Okay, so I believe, okay, we're gonna have problems. Yep, come on. Come over here on the land. Yeah, no, come on. Come fight me. Oh, there you go. I don't want those. Okay. The runic altar, we need to set, we'll put it there. We also need our other mana spreader. The mana spreader is going to take mana from the pool and fire it into the altar. So if we look at our sash, our Sojourner sash is the only one that we can currently make. We're going to need mana steel, 4 leather, we're going to need a rune of earth, and a rune of air. So string, feather, and carpet. The mana steel is just throwing iron in there. So we're going to need 3 mana steel. We're going to need 3 mana powder, which is throwing any powder shape in there. We can use redstone. So let's go and grab 2 redstone and 3 iron. Let's see, 2 redstone, 3 iron. The leather is going to be a problem. We don't have leather just yet. Can we get leather from the drying rack? Not quite. Drying basin, we don't have any of that stuff yet. Atomic reconstructor, here we go. So it's going to cost a little bit of power, but our text that we set up earlier, bam, look at that. It turned it into leather. And then what else do we need? Brown mushrooms, a stone, a block of coal. We've got coal. Let's grab a couple more. And then a mushroom. The mushroom might be the hard part. I'm not sure. And it has to be a brown mushroom. Yes? Yes. Okay. I didn't find any mushrooms underground. We might have to go and search. Oh, look at that. There's one. Now, can I grow mushrooms? Is that a thing yet? might have to be dark. Might have to be dark. It might have to be dark. Let's go down into our mine shaft. We might be able to plant this underground and grow it and make it bigger. That would be down here. We might have just the perfect spot. Right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oop. Nope. Oh, that was close. That was close. I don't think I have fortune on this. Yeah, I don't have fortune on this, but that's all right. We got some. Okay. So we got a mushroom. We've got all that, and then for the other one, it's string, feather, and carpet. So let's go up. We need a string, feather, and carpet. So getting the sojourner sash, it was a staff, it's a sash, like what is it? Come on. Getting this is actually going to help us a lot. It's going to help us run faster. It's also going to save us on food because we don't have to jump anymore. So when we're out exploring, we should have block step assist. I think I'm going to need... Nope, I have a carpet. I just need a feather. There we go. Let me throw some more coal down. Craft this into a block. Okay, and we need to convert these and those. Cool. Okay, so now we need the rune of earth, which is the mushroom, the coal, the stone, and those. Mushroom, coal, stone, one of you, and one of you. Now we can see here this kind of dial that's kind of turning on the side. This spreader is sending mana to that. There's not a lot in there, but we can throw these down. All right, so that's our sojourner sash. That's crafting the sash. I was muted there for a minute, did a whole bunch of talking, but we've got mana in our tablet. We've got our sash in our bauble. We've got step assist. We've got jump height, and we've got speed. That's awesome. Okay, let's go grab some more coal. And we're actually, I think, gonna try and grab 8 blocks of coal. I think we have enough. We can craft that. Because I want those endo flames to really be able to get us some mana. Let's see. Throw those down there. And if we click on the endo flame, they're sending the mana very quickly to the spreader. And we can see that's filling up. That's doing a good job. We'll throw that guy in there, and we're going to suck up all that mana into our tablet. So Botania has a lot of helpful utilities that just make the game just feel a lot better. Let's see. What else could we use right away? A magnet. A magnet would be awesome. Ring of magnetization. So we need mana steel, gold, iron. Let's see. So we need, that's 4. 4, 8. So we need 8 iron, 9 iron, and 1 gold. 9 iron, 1 gold, and 1 glass. Let's see. 9 iron, 1 gold, 1 glass. We're going to have to throw this, empty it out. Let that tablet pick all of that up. Okay, what was the magnetization? Here it is. Bam. This is another bobble. So we can put that in there. And now, when we drop something, after a small cooldown, we'll actually pick it up. So when we go and like break these, if it's within our reach, our magnet will actually pick it up. See, we can't reach. Oh. Oh, and I think if you're shifting, yeah, if you hold shift, you don't pick things up. Nice. Now, I believe that if we wanted to, we could make a band of mana. Yeah, let's do that. And the band of mana is actually another bauble. And I don't think it holds quite as much mana as the tablet. I might be wrong about that. We'll see. But I'm going to empty this out just in case. So let's see. Empty that into there. Throw that in there. Yeah, we can see I'm moving slower because I don't have any mana. Band of mana. The band of mana goes here, and then same thing, we can fill it with this. And we can put both of them on, the magnetization and the mana. So now we run real fast and that stuff isn't stuck in our inventory. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is leave all this in here. This is all the Botania stuff. I'll leave the shears. No, you know what? We're going to take the shears. The mortar and pestle is good because it'll actually create these, and these are dyes. So that's why we also have that there. So let's see. All that's good. All that's good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is call the episode here. I don't have a ton of time to record today, but that's a good start. One of the things that we're going to do in Botania is get more and more tools. We're going to get more and more generating flora. There's some really cool rings. There's really good rings that we can upgrade. Far reach, so we get better block reach. And then one of the things that I definitely want to get into, these rods are really cool. Like this one creates dirt. That's really fun. The Horn of the Wild is fun. We'll get to that. But right here, the Terra Shatterer. So we'll get this next episode. I think it takes Terra Steel. We'll get into what it takes to get that. But these they get upgraded as you give it more and more mana, and then it just breaks a really huge area. There's also some armor, so I think we're going to upgrade our armor here with Botania. We're going to get into Terra Steel. We'll create some generating flowers. There are a lot of flowers that generate mana. All of these generate mana. So we'll get into those in the next episode. Give a quick kind of walk around of the base now that we have some speed, some jump height. I'm really, really excited about this base. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it'll be fun kind of building it out and adding to it, kind of stretching out and onto this beach, encompassing this whole entire beach with some fun tech. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, just one more thing. This is going to help us with Botania, generating mana. We're going to take and make some blast bricks. And we're also going to make an engineer's hammer. Because we need fuel. And our coal honestly doesn't go very far. So what we're going to do is kind of start our industrial area out here. There's not quite enough room in here for these big machines. They're big, they're ugly. They'll probably end up being more than just these ones. So what we're going to do is take this guy and we're going to set up some coke ovens. Or, well, one coke oven for now. We're going to set up a coke oven and get it working. We can actually use our wand, take our hammer, smack it like so. We didn't grab any coal, but we can actually take, we're going to take all of it, but one stack, and create coal blocks. They're going to go in here, and then they are going to be used. Where's the coke oven? Coke oven that are going to be turned into coal coke. So this has a burn time of 1600. It turns it to 3200, and it also gives us some creosote oil, which we'll get into later. But it doubles the value of our coal. So we're going to let this sit. We'll be back next time to go over everything else that we're going to be doing. We'll get into Botania. Maybe we'll get industrial a little bit. I'll see you guys then.